sports. It's not St. Patrick's Day, but as the saying goes on my shirt, if you can see it, let the shenanigans begin. And boy, do we have some shenanigans to talk about. First, let's put a quick recap on Thursday night's game. I'm not gonna lie, it was boring. The Green Bay and the Bears game. They just, it was definitely a defense game. Actually, no, I'll take that back. It was a punter's game. Aaron Rodgers, 30 attempts for 18, only 203 yards that he threw for, and only one TD. Trubisky, he only had 26 catches out of his 45 attempts, and he was for 228 yards. But here's the interesting part. Punters. For Green Bay, J.K. Scott, he punted 9 times for 428 yards. And Pat O'Donnell, for the Bears punter, he punted 8 times. So there was a total of 17 punts in the game. And he punted for 341 yards. When your punter is you're definitely surpassing almost double your quarterbacks. There's something wrong. But we definitely learned that there was a lot that the Packers need to do, and obviously the Bears. I will say the announcers talked at the end of the game. One little buggy thing that really caught my eye is how the announcer said something to the effect like the Green Bay just stomped on the Bears. 10-3. Sorry, but when you can only score 1 touchdown and you're tied, you didn't squash your opponent. That's just called you won. All right, now it's time for the latest news. Now, everyone knows the news. Everyone knows what happened on this news. But it's still news nonetheless. Am I late? Of course I'm late, because I'm recording this and putting this out a few hours later. I was getting ready for work today, because I had to work today. My phone was blowing up like crazy with Antonio Brown. Sure enough, the Raiders let go of Antonio Brown. Then I also saw a few highlights of speculation of the Raiders picking him up. Or, not the Raiders, Patriots. They were interested. So, let the day go by. Checking my phone at work periodically, nothing. Finally, it was about 6:30 when I noticed I did have a text. Well, I shouldn't say a text, but a notification that was about 30 or 40 minutes old. So about 5:30-ish Eastern time, the Patriots finally signed a 1-year deal with Antonio Brown. Now, I'm glad it's a 1-year deal. I don't know if they should have given him all the money. Granted, then Antonio probably would have gone shopping if he didn't get a good 1-year deal. But, so the Patriots have scooped him up. And now, I think they were favored either 6 or 8-1 to win the Super Bowl. Well, now they're 4-1 to win the Super Bowl. But I'm still holding my predictions. The only thing that I'm going to recant, and I'll cover it, Green Bay plays tomorrow. I'm going to add 2 more losses to the Raiders, whatever I predicted. I should have pulled out the sheet before I started. That was bad of me not to do that. I don't remember what exactly I put them at, but I'm going to flop them by 2. So if I had them for 8 wins and 8 losses, now I'm going to put them for 10 losses and 6 wins. Whatever I had, I'm flipping it for 2. So, yeah, Antonio Brown, hopefully he'll get his act together with the Patriots. Maybe it's what he wanted. He wanted to be with a super elite team. Not that I don't think Pittsburgh wasn't a very elite team in itself. Yeah, they weren't exactly making it anywhere, but... So, who knows? Only time will tell. Maybe his attitude will change. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, he's called Antonio Baby Brown just because of his actions and what led to this with not willing to be fined. Well, he's going to be fined, but he didn't like being fined, which is why he mouthed off to the GM of the Raiders, which led to this whole thing. So, as we come upon us today with Sunday football, hopefully my predictions will be on cue. Only time, we'll only tell it when it comes up for I'm hoping to release a video on Tuesday. But yeah, so that with football. One last, and then we're gonna end it with the NHL. Season's coming up. I'm gonna try and throw in a little baseball since I know that's getting near the World Series. I did see something on the lineup for the playoffs, so I might do that in the next couple of videos, hopefully. Again, it's outside of my realm, as I told you. This is mainly going to be an NFL and an NHL, but I might throw tidbits of the other sports in there. So NHL, again, it's coming up. The season's very close. I plan to do a team breakdown, kind of like how I did with the NFL, and my predictions of the team and what I think they'll do. It's going to be a little harder just because there's so many more games, and there is a lot of ties that happen in the NHL, so it'll be definitely a challenge for me. And then last up is I do have a free fantasy Yahoo for hockey. If anyone is interested, just in the comments below say you're interested, and somehow I'll figure out how to get in touch with you. I don't think you can message on Yahoo, so I might have to make a Twitter account with ThatExcitingDude or something similar, and we'll get in touch on that base. But we'll figure it out, and we'll get it done in the next few videos. So that's going to wrap it up for That Exciting Dude Sports News, and I'll catch you next time.